FSN Radio. It's all about what's next. Go to financialsurvivalnetwork.com and sign up for your free weekly newsletter. You'll also get 3 free reports. The Financial Survival Network. It's all about what's next.
Today's show is brought to you by U.S. Gold Corp. U.S. Gold Corp is a U.S.-focused gold exploration and development company advancing high-potential projects in Wyoming and Nevada. U.S. Gold Corp has consolidated a district on Nevada's productive Cortex trend and is advancing the Copper King project towards production in Wyoming, led by a team of prolific company builders and renowned explorers, including Dave Mathewson, who is directly responsible for several major Nevada gold discoveries. U.S. Gold Corp is well-capitalized and has an extremely tight share structure with less than 20 million shares outstanding and trades on the NASDAQ, a major exchange, under the ticker symbol USAU. To learn more, go to usgoldcorp.gold. That's usgoldcorp.gold.
The Financial Survival Network. It's all about what's next.
Welcome. You are listening to the Financial Survival Network. I'm Kerry Lutz. It's 3/19/19. Make of that what you please, all you numerological oriented folks out there. As always, email us with your thoughts. If there's a darker meaning to 3/19/19, please, kl@kerrylutz.com. Well, David Horowitz is back with us today. His latest book, Dark Agenda, The Roar. Well, you tell us the name, David.
The War to Destroy Christian America.
The War to Destroy.
Yeah, I mean, it's all in the news today. I mean, the Democrats are going after every pillar of the constitutional arrangement, aren't they? The Electoral College, the Supreme Court. They'll want to do away with the Senate, and on and on.
Yeah.
No borders.
Well, what do you need borders for, right? We don't have a border crisis, do we?
Oh, no, of course not.
No, it's your imagination. Right. I mean, how could you think we don't have a border crisis? Would you explain that to me? Because I just don't understand that one.
Well, it's just brown people who the white supremacists don't want to let in, that's all.
Is that what it is?
The thing, I can get to the heart of my book. Because, as you know, I come from the left.
Yeah.
So I understand it well. And what we have here is the Pelagian heresy. Progressives are followers of the worst ideology in the history of mankind, which is Pelagianism. Yeah. What is that? It's the belief, Pelagius was a 4th century monk who believed that sin was contrary to human nature. It was against human nature. And that therefore people's true nature was good. And the world made them bad. And Pelagius believed that if Christians were true to their human nature, which was good, and therefore were good Christians, they could bring about the kingdom of heaven on earth, which is exactly what progressives believe. They believe people are born good, society makes them bad. They never make the connection between the people who inhabit societies and create them. Society just reflects who we are. And then if you're politically correct, if you're true to your good human nature and not corrupted by capitalism and evils like private property, if you're true to your human nature and good, we can have paradise on earth, which is communism, socialism, social justice. They're all the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's why they killed 100 million people in the last 100 years, because people are not politically correct. Sin is integral to human nature. The people who lead these movements are more prone to sinning. I mean, look, I mean, how many laws has Cortez broken already?
Oh, forget it.
They're corrupt. They think that they can create such a wonderful paradise that it justifies any crime, any atrocity. And that's why progressives have supported the murder of 100 million people in peacetime in the last 100 years. And they're racist, too. All this is in my book. The war against Christian America. Why do I call it Christian America? Because every principle and every value that we hold dear: equality, inclusion, diversity, pluralism. Every last one of them is a Christian idea that originated with Christians. This country could only have been founded by actually Protestant Christians, because Protestant Christians were individualists. They believed they had a doctrine called the priesthood of all believers. Before the Protestant Reformation, you couldn't get to heaven if you didn't go through the Catholic Church. That's the only way you could get in, and it's priesthood. But the Protestants understood that the Catholic churches are human institutions. God doesn't run the churches, human beings do, and therefore they're prone to the same corruptions that human beings are so good at. And the priesthood of all believers, if you think about it for a second, the idea that everyone confronts their creator one-on-one without an intermediary of a state or a church or a priest, you see what a revolutionary idea that is of equality. And that's how we got where we are. But you can't teach that to kids in school because the atrocity known as the Supreme Court. There actually is a book by a liberal who calls it the most dangerous branch. I mean, whoever thought that you can have 9 lawyers appointed for life by politicians and it would come out good?
Yeah. How's that work? How's that working out for you?
Yeah, well, we had prayer in the schools for 170 years until 1962. And then they just said that it violated the Constitution, which it doesn't. The Constitution, separation of church and state, is that the state shall not create an official religion. The prayer that they wanted to ban from the schools and did successfully was non-denominational. It didn't establish any religion. But anyway, we've had now 50, 60 years of this onslaught from the anti-American, totalitarian, racist left. And, we're pretty much on the brink of a dark ages if the people don't rally behind Trump. But I think they will.
You think so? So,
yeah,
you think
even this attack on the Electoral College, I mean, these idiots, they have they don't even give an argument. They don't even confront what the Electoral College was supposed to do. They just want to get rid of it. It's undemocratic, one man, one vote. Actually, the founders were against one man, one vote. That's why we have a Senate. Where California, with 33 million people, has the same number of senators as Wyoming, with 500,000.
Exactly.
But they want to just wipe all this away. Now, the irony is that the Electoral College worked for the Democrats. They lost because they have horrible policies. And but just California, I forget how many electoral votes California and New York have, but it makes it very easy for them.
38 and 29.
To get the others if they try. The problem with Hillary was she didn't try. Yeah. Trump won the popular vote in 49 states. The only state he didn't win in is California, which has been run by communists for 20, 30 years and has the most illegal voters. Sure. I used to live in California. I escaped
Good move.
the Iron Curtain. But you walk into, I've walked into a polling booth. I said, "Don't you want to see my driver's license?" No.
Nothing.
They say, "Are you on the book?" "Oh, yeah, that's me." "You want to see any identity?" "No." So Hillary won. She got a 3 million plurality in California. It's also because Trump didn't campaign here. Because
why bother?
Why bother? It's the rules of the game. So the Democrats will screw themselves with this, but it's their contempt for America that's the subject really of my book. Just this idea of identity politics is racism. That's all it is. Correct. You judge people by the color of their skin, their gender, their sexual orientation.
Yeah, they project.
The founding is quite the opposite. The priesthood of all believers, that included slaves. It included blacks. And that's why America led the world in ending slavery. Americans can be very proud of what they did with slavery. They inherited a bad system. Americans did not go over to Africa and enslave blacks. They were already enslaved by other blacks and sold at auction. But within a little over a generation, from 1787 to 1865, which is what, 68 years, 78 years, something like that, at the cost of 350,000 Union lives, America abolished slavery, which still exists in Africa. There's no people that could be prouder of their history with slavery than Americans. And of course, I get crucified for saying things like that, but it's
historically true, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that is the truth, right?
That's the facts.
Yeah, that's the fact. So AOC, is she a total stooge and the dumbest woman in America, or
she's an idiot? Yeah. She is an idiot. Even though I've written at least 5 books about how bad our universities are, to produce somebody this stupid is quite a feat.
It's pretty astounding, isn't it?
But she's got money and forces behind her.
Obviously.
There's a YouTube video by a Mr. Reagan, which goes over the people who created her. She was recruited because she was, an attractive candidate. She was not a politician. She was a bartender. Yeah. And it shows. She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. But I have to say that's true of Cory Booker as well. I can name, the whole raft of these Democrats, Beto, O'Rourke.
Yeah. Dumb as a bag of hammers. Right? I mean,
come on. But, and the other ones are just liars, like Gillibrand.
I think that AOC would have problems pouring a shot of vodka straight up. I hope she was a better bartender than she is a Congress critter, because her stupidity is just legendary, and she doubles down on it constantly. They're always saying Trump's a liar, Trump misspeaks.
The definition of stupidity is you don't know that you're stupid.
Yeah, well,
and you repeat it.
So a wise person knows that they're not wise, right? It's kind of the way it works. Socrates said, "I am the wisest man in Athens because I know that I don't know." Well, clearly AOC doesn't have a clue that she doesn't know. And that's what makes her really scary.
No, look, only racists think she doesn't know.
Yeah.
That's it, defense.
Yeah, that's really it. So, again, just tell us the name of the book.
Dark Agenda, The War to Destroy Christian America. You can get it on Amazon. I'm going to be blacked out. There won't be any reviews in the liberal media, so.
Probably.
You can help me by just getting a sample copy.
All right.
If you like it, you can buy it, but you can also recommend it to friends.
We will definitely purchase a copy, and I'll do a review. And David, as always, we wish you the best of luck. Where's the best place to find you?
FrontPageMag.com.
FrontPageMag.com.
And the book is available on Amazon.
And wherever fine books used to be sold, right?
No, I don't think so. The independent bookstores are leftist, and they don't they're totalitarian, so they don't want to hear another side.
Yeah, that's the thing. But they're so open-minded and tolerant. They preach tolerance, David. I don't understand this.
Yeah,
how can this be? All right. Hey, always great to have you on. We'll talk to you soon. Any questions, comments for David, myself, KL@KerryLutz.com, Twitter feed @KerryLutz, Facebook page, Financial Survival Network. David, good luck on the book.
All right. Thank you.
FSN Radio. It's all about what's next. Go to FinancialSurvivalNetwork.com and sign up for your free weekly newsletter. You'll also get 3 free reports. The Financial Survival Network. It's all about what's next.